Welcome back to Danganronpa Another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. In the last part, we started Chapter 2 and tried to escape Toa City through the subway. It didn't work, so now we're leaving the subway.
Way too many of them. Let's go back.
There's too many of them. It's too dangerous to go that way.
Then what should we do?
Don't ask me. I'm not your personal GPS.
Sorry, you're just so reliable, I thought I'd ask.
Reliable? Well, it is true that my brain is far superior to yours. Now, let's see. It might be better to head back underground for now, to find another exit.
Back through the underground? Are you sure you're okay with that?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're afraid of the dark, aren't you? The underground is pretty dark.
Shit!
Oh! Are you trying to be an example? To show me how to go forward, even if you're scared. I see. As expected of a true mentor.
I think I've mentioned it a million times by now, but I really love the relationship between these two characters. And the amount of growth that Komaru has gone through already in being able to really understand Toko a bit more is really quite impressive. I like it a lot. It's tutorial time. Looks like you've obtained Knockback. As you might have guessed, Knockback can knock back Monokumas. It's short range and doesn't do damage, but its effect more than makes up for that. Like removing the shields of guard Monokumas. Or knocking back a bomber Monokuma to make him self-destruct where he lands. If you use it right, this Truth Bullet can have some really powerful effects. Use it on the various Monokumas to learn more about its effects firsthand.
Is that a new kind of bullet? This looks pretty useful.
But this gun belongs to Future Foundation, right? So why are the kids giving me bullets?
I guess maybe there might be some kids in the group who want to support us.
Huh? Support us?
But who cares about that right now? Let's just look for the exit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can move on now to the only route that we have left to take, which is heading off to the right here. I don't know why they showed us the dancing Monokumas, but they did.
It's that shield guy again.
Counter it with the new ammo.
Oh, and now there are 4. That's a little strange, but yeah, we can now use Knockback to deal with these shield guys. Like I said, I don't really know why the game decided to show us the dancing Monokuma cutscene to say, hey, you can't go this way. Because, I mean, that's the way we came from.
That shield is so sturdy. Is it Gelalumin?
It's Duralumin. This is just too much. Out of the question. This creepiness is just out of the question. Isn't it just going to get darker if we keep going? Is it really going to be okay?
It's probably gonna be fine.
Oh, you suck at cheering people up. Can't you choose your words more wisely? Well, I'm sure you're just laughing at me in your head, thinking I'm just some scared little girl.
I'm not laughing about it. I don't like dark places either. But honestly, for some reason I feel at ease.
Why do you feel at ease? You enjoy taking pleasure in other people's suffering? My suffering tastes delicious and you're planning on a 4-course meal, huh? You sure have a bitchy personality. You're the type to talk trash at a wedding, aren't you?
I didn't mean it like that. I just mean that I'm sure you're working hard too.
Of course. Even I'm at my limit. I'm scared of blood and the dark, and I'm just so tired, but there's no choice but to do it. I'm not some crybaby, whiny, airheaded girl.
Whiny crybaby?
What? Yeah! Yeah! What? What was that?
Sorry. I tried to scare you, but then your reaction scared me.
Huh? You really are an idiot.
I was just trying to ease the tension a little.
Yeah, well, now I'm more afraid of your stupidity than the dark.
Oh, sorry.
Toko is not an easy person to get along with, and I think Komaru is doing a pretty good job of it so far.
Making a shopping district underground like this? What was the administration thinking?
Maybe it's subtle political satire?
I really like this area. This is the first time in the game where, if we look at the map, it gets a little bit less linear, I suppose. I mean, it's still one linear path, but as we go through this area, you'll see that we have a few more options in the paths we can take. Oh, we can interact with this. The children playing with the bodies, they're different from the ones who give us items. They look the same, but something's definitely different about them.
Well...
Just like adults. Some are good and some are bad. Don't waste time thinking about it. Then, do you think the ones who help us know that it's wrong to kill adults? But now that you mention it, didn't you tell me before that they seem like they're under orders? And didn't I tell you that it's a waste of time thinking about brats who've gone insane? If you have the energy to think about nonsense like that, use it for picking up your pace.
Sorry.
Well, sorry, but I can't help but wonder about it. I mean, I'm going to keep talking about Komaru's growth as a character because she's now finally starting to question the world around her and not just accept it, which I like. We got a present.
Where are these Monokumas coming from?
Oh, there they are. They're up ahead. I'm actually going to not shoot these guys in the eye and see if we can get a heart drop. Because we've been on 1 health since the end of chapter 1. Nope, and I didn't get one. Okay, that's fine. Right, here we go. Here's a collectible here. Children's Paradise Commandments 2. 1. Wash hands before a meal. 1. Play video games no longer than 8 hours daily. 1. If you ever feel like you are showing signs of reincarnating into a demon, take responsibility and end your own life. Anybody who breaks the rules will suffer the punishment, hold in their poo all day after a big barbecue. Truly the cruelest of punishments.
Toko, I think we can get out from those stairs.
You're right. Let's head over there.
Hello. Please give me a heart. Nope. Okay, we're just doing this on 1 health, I guess. It's a challenge run, I suppose.
Monokuma.
It just takes so many shots to kill them when I don't shoot them in the eyes. There we go, here's some health. Right, so let's head into this room here. And on the shelf, there's another collectible. Mastering Disappointment. Various regrets accompany life. Messing up at work, rocky relationships. If only I had done things differently. If only I could go back to that day. Have you been looking to the past lately? What you need is to master disappointment. Because you haven't been able to properly attain ultimate disappointment. You will forever be stuck in the past. Acquire the skill of disappointment so that you may finally begin looking towards the future. A guidebook to life that shines upon tomorrow, written by an author who has seen so much of the world, living in a pharmacy until the age of 10. What's wrong with being disappointed? Tomorrow, for tomorrow's sake. I don't really like books like this. I feel like I'm being scolded or something.
So...
Right off the bat, the introduction is pretty fishy. Tomorrow and future and you. I can't believe how often I used to get suckered in by books like this. So you do read this kind of stuff, huh? I thought you were all about pure literature.
Nothing.
I mean, in the past, I perused some when I was a weaker woman than I am now. A weaker Toko? I can't even imagine it. To me, you're always a strong person who never gets depressed. No, I'm not really strong. Not deep down. But if I look strong in your eyes, then I guess that means I've grown a little.
I see.
Grown, huh? I gotta do that too.
You're right.
Good idea. You're pretty annoying the way you are right now. Wow, you didn't even try to sugarcoat that. But if you want to change, now's the perfect time for it. Or maybe it's that at a time like this, you have to change. I have to. Imagine being locked inside a closed space with your classmates and forced to murder them. Whether you want to or not, you change. I can't even imagine that. But our current situation is just as unbelievable, really. I guess I really do have to change. Just be sure you don't change for the worse. And Toko, that thing you mentioned earlier, about killing your classmates. What?
Amazing!
That's such an interesting concept. What a cool setting. You should be a writer. Well, she is still Komaru, after all. But yeah, they're really pushing the whole character growth thing so far in this chapter, which I like a lot. I like a theme. Hello, Mechamaru. I think they put that there just because this is really the first open-ended, or slightly open-ended area in the game. There's a thing over there. But unfortunately,
This door is locked.
we can't get through to it yet.
It's a Monokuma.
Oh, hello.
Don't come near me.
And what have you got? More knockback ammunition. Nice. Right then. Up ahead we got a challenge room and a save point. I'm going to save just because why not? It's here. And let's head into the challenge room.
It's that arcade machine again. Let's get a move on.
It's important to note that if we go into the menu here, there is the retry option. And if you were to die, you get the option to retry, but you're also given the option to load a previous save. If you load a previous save, it won't affect your ranking at the end of the chapter. You'll be forced to backtrack more, but it won't affect your rank. Retrying will affect your rank, and if you retry too many times, you might not get the A rank or the best rank for the chapter. That's why I try to save as often as I can, and I try not to use the retry feature, just so that I can reliably get A ranks on the chapters. And that actually reminds me that we need to equip the skill that we got at the end of the last chapter.
I see. It looks like we can defeat them all in one go.
So here's our introduction to using knockback. This one's a little bit finicky. But we got all of them, nice. Just have to be careful that you're lined up appropriately so that you knock it straight and not to the side, because then you might not be able to kill them all. Where are we? Let's equip Gatherer, since we got that at the end of chapter 1. That should give us more drops. Could have been helpful earlier, really, when I was trying to get that heart. We got some dance ammunition and a battery that we don't need. Okay. Right, so if we open the map and have a look, we've come out of that challenge room. There is the roadblock to the right, so there's only one way for us to go and that's left. But just keep in mind that door that we couldn't get through previously.
Violence is a big no-no. Bullying is so uncool. Shouldn't you be using your fists to protect people instead of using them to hurt people?
What is that?
Someone's getting ambushed. We gotta go save them! Excuse me. Are you alright? It's Monokuma? What does this mean? Monokuma's beating up another Monokuma?
That's surprising. I never figured robots would have internal discord.
I thought I was gonna die. It talked. Don't be scared. It's okay. I'm not a particularly suspicious bear. I'm a nice bear. The kind of bear who would give my opponent the corner in Othello.
Oh, Maru, what are you doing? Hurry up and shoot this thing!
Yeah. Wait! Please don't shoot me. I promise you'll understand if we just talk it out.
Talk? Why are you even talking in the first place?
I have an AI inside me. I'm different than the other Monokumas.
AI. Artificial intelligence. It's inside you?
That's right. I can think and reason. I won't run amok like those other bears. I'm your ally. Look, I'm all white, see? I'm a white bear, so I like to be called Shirokuma. You know, it's kind of cute.
Don't be fooled. It's more unnatural if it's all white. It's like a curry plate without the curry.
Don't say that. We can be friends. I want to be friends with as many pretty ladies as possible.
Pretty? He may look suspicious, but I can see he has a pretty good eye.
Toko gets easily fooled too, huh? That's right. I have a good eye for judging character. For example, just by looking at your face, I can guess the time and date of your first kiss.
What a horrifying function.
It's horrifying.
I mean, if you can tell that about the first kiss, then you should know other firsts, right? If he uses that power, he can mercilessly expose frauds who claim to be virgins.
Huh?
Girl power is mostly from virginity. This is why so many girls try so hard to be seen as virgins. But if we have this one's power, we can uncover the misdeeds of those fraudulent career women. There's no mistaking it. This power can change the world.
I was just giving an example. And what does this have to do with our current situation anyway?
I guess you're right. I got a little heated there.
By the way, what are you guys doing in a place like this? Fragile girls wandering around a dangerous place like this is a big no-no.
What? Are you going to lecture us now?
It's not our fault. We don't know where to go. I see. So you're drifters. Girls driven into a corner with nowhere to run. If that's the case, leave it to me. I can take you to a safe place. Huh?
A safe place? Oh, that's quite suspicious. It's something a kidnapper would say.
You went through a lot up till now, so you have trouble trusting people. I understand. But the world is also full of amazing people. You don't have to be so pessimistic.
Sorry, but words coming out of a Monokuma's mouth aren't exactly persuasive.
Hey, where is the safe place you're talking about? Full disclosure, there's a secret base here underground where adults are living in hiding. Secret base? Did you hear that, Toko? A secret base! With adults gathered there! We should go there too, right? Hey, what do you think? I mean, what should we do?
Even though it was hard enough to find an exit, you want to keep going through the underground?
But it's dangerous to use those stairs. There are tons of Monokumas lurking around the exit.
Huh?
See? So wouldn't it be a smarter idea to find the secret base?
That doesn't mean this guy's telling the truth. He is a Monokuma, after all.
I just want to save you. If you come with me, you can see whether or not I'm telling the truth. You hear that? What do we do? If you think we shouldn't, then I'll go with you. But logically, this is the best option, right? This is the kind of chance that, like, 100 out of 100 people would take.
Just be honest and say you want to go. Jeez, you're annoying. Fine. You want me to go? Then I'll go.
Right. Then let's do that. All right. I'll lead. So follow me. Yeah. I'll leave it to you, Shirakuma. Someone help me.
You can let Shirakuma die.
Stop it. Please stop. No. I don't want to die. The light is getting brighter. Well, I haven't even introduced myself yet, and it's already game over.
Yeah, letting Shirakuma die will result in a game over, so don't do it. But I did it so you don't have to.
Over there. We gotta go over there. Which way is over there?
Jeez, you're a terrible navigator.
Shirakuma wants us to go this way. And if you ask me, I can't really blame Toko for being suspicious. It is a Monokuma after all.
It's no good. It's locked. No problem. Leave it to me.
Leave it to you? What are you gonna do?
What? It went inside. And it came out. Ta-da! It's unlocked now. Amazing! That's a pretty convenient body.
A convenient body? That's a pretty strange way to put it.
So Shirakuma can unlock this door for us by going through this pipe. We could proceed, but if you remember, there was another door with a pipe outside it, just back here. And now, magically, a bomber Monokuma will open the shortcut back to it.
This area must have been flourishing too.
This door is locked.
We'll just let Shirakuma do the hard work for us here. And then we can head through.
So cruel. How could they be so cruel?
They? You're the same as them.
We've got another collectible. Hit list. Demon name, Utax. Real name, Yuta Asahina. Medium-sized demon with super good physical ability. Wears long shorts to look cool to kids. When hunting, lower its guard with its favorite food, sweet bean jelly, and once it lets its guard down, go for the legs. Use your special attack when it crouches down and holds its legs. Hunting grounds, Toa Bridge. When we met Yuta, we quickly found out that he was also wearing one of these wristbands. So this is the first concrete connection we can make between these hit lists and the demon hunting game that the Warriors of Hope have been playing. And it really is a stretch to call it a coincidence that every target that we know of in this demon hunting game is somehow connected to the members of the killing game in Danganronpa 1. Moving on, we can unlock this door as well, and once we come through here, I don't believe there's anything in this room, but if we head all the way down here, this will lead us out to this little ledge here, and the skill Raise. Raise is a great skill to have, because it increases the amount of monocoins that you can get from drops. So now we've gotten that, we can head back to where we were. But of course, as is tradition, when we unlock a new skill, we're not going to get it for free. So, you know what? Let's have some fun.
Into my world.
We wouldn't want Jack to miss out on all the fun after all. So once we've gotten those items that we didn't have to get, but we could from backtracking, we can now head back over to where we're supposed to be going, which was the door that we unlocked originally. I don't actually know what happens if we try to go up the stairs. Let's find out.
That way is dangerous. Come on, follow me to the secret base.
Oh, okay. That is the wrong truth bullet.
Why do the children do such terrible things?
Okay, off to the left here. This is another really tricky hidden collectible. Our second hidden kid of the chapter. I said that they were more spread out in this chapter. We've been going for a while in chapter 2, and we've only found our second. This chapter's long.
It's another arcade machine room.
Okay, challenge room number 2.
Looks like we have to time it just right.
So this is very similar to the previous one, but the difference being that these shield Monokumas will turn around, and if the bomber is blown up while they're facing the wrong direction, they will defend themselves from the blast. So we'll have to wait for our moment, and again, be quite precise with where we knock back this Monokuma. Right in the middle, and boom, got him. Yeah, I think we've yet to really find a challenge room that's been particularly difficult, but they do step it up as the game proceeds, and some of them can be quite complex.
Amazing. You two sure are strong. Not me. It's all thanks to this gun.
Okay, let's head off this way before we proceed forward, because again, there is another collectible for us to grab. The following scenes contain content that some viewers may find distressing. Viewer discretion is advised. I want to choose suicide. This entire land is no good anymore. No matter where I hide, the Monokumas will find me sooner or later. I made it into the underground, but it's not like this place is going to be safe forever. I remember the bodies, all of them stacked up like debris. I remember them at random times out of nowhere. I see their faces. Will I join them soon? If I'm going to be killed like that, I think I'd rather just commit suicide. Just end it. But I'm too scared to choose suicide. I'm scared of dying and then meeting my friends in the afterlife, the ones who wanted to live so badly. I feel like suicide would be betraying them. There's no way I can do that. You talked big, but you ended up killed by Monokumas just like the others. How horrible!
What?
Did you know this guy or something? No, I have no idea who he is. But an adult killed by children. He didn't do anything wrong. I never get used to seeing it. It's the worst tragedy our society has ever seen. You're a sentimental one. If only I had more power. If I was stronger, I could have prevented this. It's not your fault, Shirakuma. Come on, cheer up. Thank you. Strange that this guy is already so close with her. So we do get a little bit of dialogue because Shirakuma is with us. Which is cool. And we got some batteries, nice. Show us the way, Mekamaru. Thank you very much. Yeah, this game does a very good job of providing you with everything you need not to get lost. Okay, Shirakuma, help us out. Oh, great.
Monokuma's scary. Ever look in the mirror? Monokuma's scary. 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 Monokuma's scary
I would rather look at Shirakuma all day than one of these guys. If you're struggling to hit the eye, you can use knockback to knock these guys back and buy yourself some more time, but it will take longer to kill them because knockback doesn't do damage. We actually got 60 mana coins for that, very nice. That's the raise skill in action.
Why don't we take a break here? Of course, I don't have to take any breaks, but I was being considerate of you ladies. Well, thanks for the thought. You two really are strong. I'm glad you aren't my enemies.
That has yet to be seen. It's not like I trust you.
But I'm really not your enemy. What do I need to do to have you guys trust me?
You were suspicious from the start. Awfully convenient to just run into us down here. Were you perhaps waiting for us?
It's true that I did coincidentally see you guys go down here, so I came down to wait.
You see? I knew it! You were waiting for us from the start!
But it was just so I could save you. I swear. I was watching you for a bit, and you seemed like you were in trouble, so I wanted to save you.
What? Save? We're the ones who saved you, remember?
Oh, I'm so ashamed. Why did you want to save us? No reason in particular. I just want to save people. That's all. Huh? There's no way I should be the only one keeping his fur white during hard times like this. Toko, this one is definitely...
Even if it is telling the truth, it's still really weird. I mean, just because it has an AI, why does that make it act different than the other Monokumas?
You can ask, but even I'm not sure myself. The only thing I can say is that I have an AI with a personality. A special thought process. I don't know who put this AI in me, or for what purpose. You don't even know that? But it's the same with humans, right? They don't know where they came from and why, right? Knowing that made me feel like I never want to be lost. I have a heart, and I'll follow it. That's amazing. You think so?
Don't be so impressed by some talking bear. Get a hold of yourself.
I can't help it. It's not like I'm special or anything. I'm just a normal girl.
I'm getting really tired of hearing that.
Now then, now that that's cleared up, it's about time we move along.
It's not cleared up at all.
See, if we go through there, we can get into the sewer.
Huh? We're going into the sewer?
Yeah, the secret base is hidden there. Oh, but the other Monokumas don't know about it, so shh.
I've got my eye on you, bear.
Again, I really can't blame Toko for being suspicious of Shirakuma, but he does seem quite earnest. And he's cute. Let's head into the sewers.
It's dark and smelly. I wasn't talking about me. Who would say something so cruel?
I think we're all a little tired of hearing Komaru say she's just a normal girl. At least Toko's constant self-deprecation is rather funny, if nothing else. Anyway, welcome to the sewers. This area looks really cool. We've got a shop ahead here, we've also got a save point, and we're going to continue on and explore through the sewers in the next parts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.